Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Ready? McMillan, the man in motion. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the Eagles. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Got it. Ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
The RPO pass taken by McMillan. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Come on. 19 Tiger.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. 3rd down coming up.
On the ready. Let's go, Warriors. 17. 18. Rodwell.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Exiting the pocket right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready? Hey! Ready?
He'll get this out wide. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Let's go.
In motion, that's Thornton. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That one complete to Jalen Lane. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
He's got a man! That's McMillan! And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal. That tackle's made at the 10-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. He'll get a yard or to the 8. Second and goal.
Ray Greenlaw on tackle. A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal at the Giants' 8-yard line.
Now here's second and goal.
Ready? Ready, ready?
They'll go play action with Milroe. He's going to tuck to the pylon. He's in. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Cowboys. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And now problems on the kickoff. This ball goes out of bounds and a flag comes in.
Second and 8.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. From the gun, Jackson. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. Nick Scorton in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, talk things over before third down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Going up top for Evans. He's got it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 84 yards. Touchdown, New York. Adds the extra point, and the Giants come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Come on, come on. Tap the 60, tap the 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here's Milroe to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Here comes a return from the 3. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
That's good. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Giants first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. He'll stay on the ground. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Jackson now on 2nd down. Rolling right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Here's Jackson. That's complete. Tight end got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Giants. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and great awareness meets great scheme. All you need is great execution.
Response bell set to kick off.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
Bowers, the man in motion.
70, hot 70. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Kershawn Wharton. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
Hold it ready.
So after one, all even on the scoreboard. More from MetLife Stadium after this. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They are facing a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Milroe. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Jeanty. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Deputy 69. Drag. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Throwing is Milroe. Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Tag. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Now Milroe. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Milroe. Into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Don't shoot. Liking 18.
They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
DC, right? Finish it on! Hot! 180! Finish it! Finish it on!
They'll go with a counter on first down, and they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Right back to him on first down. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 3. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye. Here's J.K. Dobbins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
On the run to the right. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Well executed kick. Fair catch called for and taken inside their own 10-yard line.
At their own 9-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Go!
They'll motion the slot man right.
18 Cardinal, 18. Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. Forced to his right. He keeps it himself. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Giants has it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
It's hot! It's hot! 180! Sit up!
To the ground, a first down run. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It is second and 9.
It's hot! It's hot! 180! It's hot!
Off the play fake, Jackson.
That's on second down. Chase Young on the tackle. A loss of 13 yards. Brings up third down.
What can they do here? This is third and forever.
180! Hey, hey!
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this.
Sit hot, hot! Sit hot! 180! It's hot! Hey, Ozzy, sit hot!
Third and long for Jackson. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, it's Milroe. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with. Here's first and 10. Now it's Milroe. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That one taken in. Tararella McMillan. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He gets it to go. Cowboys will even the score. It's now 21-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Alpha, sit on! 180! On a shot!
A first down throw for Jackson. Now quick throw taken in by Brown. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
It's second and inches at the 40-yard line.
Second down, Jackson. Oh, he's got him there. His tight end got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And the score remains level. McMillan comes in motion. On the ground, it's Jeanty to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Nick Scorton there to make the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And that'll set up 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone inside the 20-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
At the 16-yard line.
Now Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Headed left, buying time. Taking off, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. Trap 50. Trap 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready, right?
Out of the gun. It's Milroe. They go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
2nd and inches.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Here's Milroe to throw. Throw to right flat. It is caught. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
You'll see right before the ball was snapped, the quarterback just take a peek. Is there enough space between the defender and your wide receiver that you intend to throw this little quick to? That's called the cushion. Cushion's big enough, you can run the play. He gets up and press coverage, you got to get at it.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. In motion, that's Thornton. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Pass caught. That's Lane. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Now a run on 1st down. And he works past the 40. Taken down after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Play action now. Jackson. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good. The Giants have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
To the air, it's Milroe. Open man is Thornton. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season, and he gives his team a first down.
Seven Pirates, 70 Lions.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. Look wide, get this one complete.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, Cowboys.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
Ready?
Again, it's Milroe. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Get it.
Play action. It's Milroe. That is caught. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Come on.
In motion, that's Thornton. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Cowboys. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. Carlson now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Daniel Carlson.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, shut up! Shut up!
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Room to run past midfield. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Giants. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Bowers, the man in motion. Now Milroe on first down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Okay, ready?
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Let's go now.
Bowers, the man in motion.
70. Let's go.
Milroe. Out to his right. Now he takes off. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Panther 11. Let's go. 19 Tigers.
Throwing is Milroe. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
In motion as Thornton. Milroe throwing on 2nd down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down.
Hey! Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he will score again. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Dallas. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the tip. It's 2nd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Now Milroe. Forced out wide. He's going to run it. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
This one caught just past the pylon. Dante Thornton, touchdown Cowboys. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And it'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Yo.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Right here down the field will fall incomplete.
Been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And they will finally run him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Going up top for Evans. And he will score. Game on. Mike Evans. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown, but now dig deep, man, get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the set. Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
In motion, that's Thornton. On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. That's into the hands of Thornton. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 9.
19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How do does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Let's go.
They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready, set. Check smash. Check smash. Ready.
A run. Genty. And he will score. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Dallas.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Point conversion.
They'll drop to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Daniel Carlson.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. He'll start at the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
So Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked up by Kelee Ringo.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Here we go. Here we go. Check.
Bowers the man in motion.
Let go.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. Good physical rush, motoring forward for 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Let's go now. Ready.
Keep it on the ground with Genty, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Moving to his right. He'll try to run for it. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
Gain of 15. 1st down, Cowboys.